Ever pondered over the commonalities and disparities between rock and roll and hip hop? How their rhythms and beats, their lyrics and themes intersect and diverge? Well, today we dive deep into these two genres, exploring their rebellious aspects, their defiance, and the unique ways they challenge societal norms. Rock and roll, born in the mid-20th century, was a wild, unapologetic response to the conservative post-war era. It was a sonic boom that reverberated through the walls of conformity. Its raw energy and unfiltered lyrics reflected a generation ready to break free, ready to challenge the status quo. It was a genre that wore its rebellious heart on its sleeve. Songs like Roll Over Beethoven by Chuck Berry, My Generation by The Who, and Anarchy in the UK by the Sex Pistols were anthems of rebellion, challenging authority and societal norms. From the wild stage antics of the Rolling Stones to the groundbreaking sounds of Led Zeppelin, rock and roll was a genre that shook the very foundations of society. Hip-hop, on the other hand, arose from the streets of New York in the late 70s. It was a genre born out of struggle, a voice for those marginalized and forgotten by society. It was more than just music, it was a movement, a political statement. Its rebellious nature was evident in its lyrics, its beats, its attitude. Songs like Fight the Power by Public Enemy and The Message by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five were powerful political statements, calling out systemic racism and socioeconomic inequality. From the poetic defiance of Tupac Shakur to the raw reality of NWA, hip-hop was, and still is, a genre that fights against oppression. In the view of Strange Brew Media Group, both genres share a common thread of rebellion. Each in their way, they challenge societal norms, defy authority, and give voice to those who often go unheard. But while rock and roll often focuses on individual rebellion and freedom, hip-hop tends to lean towards collective struggle and societal change. The rebelliousness of rock and roll is often expressed through loud, energetic music and wild performances, while hip-hop's defiance is found in its powerful lyrics and beats. But despite these differences, both genres are united in their spirit of rebellion, their desire to push boundaries, and their refusal to conform. In conclusion, rock and roll and hip-hop, though different in their origins and expressions, share a common spirit of defiance and rebellion. From the energetic anthems of rock and roll to the powerful lyrics of hip-hop, both genres have left an indelible mark on the world of music, challenging norms, pushing boundaries, and giving voice to the voiceless. So the next time you listen to a rock and roll anthem or a hip-hop track, remember the rebellious spirit that fuels them. Remember the defiance, the desire to challenge the status quo that lies at the heart of these genres. Because whether it's rock and roll or hip-hop, rebellion is more than just a theme, it's a way of life. It's the heartbeat that keeps the music alive.